Have you ever looked up while you walked? I know, it seems like a really strange question, but if you think about it, a lot of people look down when they walk in the hallways, on the streets, up and down stairs. It's strange, and you never know what could be up there. I mean, right? And so recently, I've been sort of kind of doing that, just randomly looking up and just watching the ceiling as I walk by. And you'd be amazed at the really strange stuff you see up there. And not to mention, you get really interesting looks from the people around you because they're all wondering what's up there too. And there's also a lot of really strange stuff in the lights that can get caught there, like bugs and spiders, but also strange objects. Like, I once looked up in a classroom, and then there were pencils stuck to the ceiling. Pencils? How in the world does that get up there? Anybody got time for that? Also, if you look up on the ceiling of cafeterias, you would be amazed at the amount of food that gets stuck up there. We don't ever have food fights, but there's always food on the ceiling for some reason. Once, I looked up through the ceiling window at a cafeteria, and I could see on the wall that somebody had vandalized the side of a building with the name of our school and the nickname for our city. That takes a lot of dedication right there because it's on a really high place, really hard to get to, and you can't see it from many other places, so it's not like they were trying to brag. It was just like they wanted to show off their style, but they didn't want to do it too flamboyantly, so they just did it in a way that only people who looked through that window at a certain angle or people from the other side of the school could see. And I thought that was pretty cool. Also, like, on my ceiling, there's just a bunch of little plaster stars that I always thought were really, really cool as a kid, and they were like spiky to touch or whatever. It's just I had a textured ceiling, and I never really thought about it, but I've never seen anybody else with a textured ceiling before. And I was little, I used to jump on the bed and try to see if I could touch it. And I never really could until like late elementary school, because I'm kind of a short kid. Always have been, always will be, probably. And so I challenge you, the next time that you walk in a hallway or walk in a classroom, look up and see what's up there. Because then you'll know exactly if there's the word gullible written on the ceiling or not.